1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Meeting of Federal Cabinet is in progress in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Foreign Minister says Pakistan is faced with several challenges on external front and we will devote our all energies to cope with them. Pakistan and the Asian Development Bank have signed a $2 million grant agreement for the COVID-19 emergency response. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, former Deputy Chief Minister and Congress leader says the Indian government is destroying the cultural identity of Jammu and Kashmir by selling land to outsiders. And now the news in detail. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet is in progress in Islamabad with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. It is discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Ambassador-designate to Ethiopia, Shozab Abbas, called on Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi in Islamabad today. The Foreign Minister said Pakistan is faced with several challenges on the external front and we will have to devote all our energies to cope with them. The Foreign Minister gave special directions to the ambassador about priorities of Pakistan's foreign policy, including economic diplomacy. Pakistan and the Asian Development Bank have signed a $2 million grant agreement for the COVID-19 emergency response. The agreement was signed in Islamabad today. The grant will be used to build resilience and capacity of frontline health workers in the fight against COVID-19. Speaking on the occasion, Country Director, Asian Development Bank, reaffirmed support for the government's development vision and people-centric growth policies. The fifth round of Pakistan-EU strategic dialogue will be held virtually today. It will be co-chaired by Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, Joseph Borrell. The two sides would share assessments on the current situation of COVID-19 pandemic and actions taken by the respective sides to mitigate its negative socio-economic impacts. In this regard, promoting international cooperation, including Prime Minister Imran Khan's call for debt relief for developing countries, would also be discussed. Pakistan has condemned in strongest terms the heinous terrorist attack in central Vienna, which resulted in the loss of precious lives and wounded several others. In a statement today, Foreign Office spokesperson Zahid Hafiz conveyed Pakistan's deepest condolences and heartfelt sympathies to the families of innocent victims and prayed for the speedy recovery of those injured. The spokesperson said Pakistan condemns terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has also denounced the terrorist attack in Vienna. In a statement, he expressed his grief and sorrow over the loss of lives in the despicable incident. Former IIOJK Deputy Chief Minister and Senior Congress leader Tara Chand has said that the Indian government, led by Bharatiya Janata Party, is destroying the cultural identity of Jammu and Kashmir by selling the land to outsiders. Addressing Congress workers in Jammu, he said the BJP has earlier promised to securing land and jobs for the local youth, but taking a U-turn, it has now decided to open it for everyone, reducing the opportunity for the locals. China has warned United States to stop political persecution and suppression against Chinese journalists. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin said this in a press briefing in response to a query concerning visa extension of Chinese journalists in the U.S. He said China will take all necessary measures to safeguard the legitimate rights and interests of Chinese journalists. In Afghanistan, government declared today as a national mourning day to pay tribute for the victims who lost their lives in a terrorist attack at Kabul University. Presidential Palace in a statement said that special praying will be held at mosques across the country and national flags will be half-hoisted at home and Afghan diplomatic missions abroad. And now cricket. In the third one-day international against Pakistan at Rawalpindi, Zimbabwe were 41 for 3 in 12.5 overs a short while ago. Earlier, Zimbabwe won the toss and elected to bat first. Pakistan leads the three-match series 2-0. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.